Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So it's been about 5 months, but I've been productive, I've been busy in that time, and I bought some new cars. So you can tell by the title already that I sold my RS3. In the last video, my RS3, the diff broke. It ended up costing me like $3 I think, all in to fix it. Finding the part was a nightmare. I found it on eBay in the end, but hard to find, man. As soon as you call up a RS3, for example, on eBay, an RS3 that's breaking, call them up, ask for the diff, that's the first thing that goes, that and the engine. So yeah, finding a diff on RS3 is quite hard. But yeah, I've sold the RS3 and I've actually, with the money, so luckily I bought the car for like 35 grand. I ended up getting 44 for it. For whatever happened, the market went up, RS3s went up. I ended up profiting quite well out of that. So made some good money off that and ended up buying 3 more cars. So realistically, I'm probably gonna keep this one because it hardly cost me anything. So yeah, I bought 3 cars, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know what they are already. But if you don't, then I'm gonna go from the cheapest one to the middle to the expensive one. So first of all, we'll show you the S3. So it's an AL 2001, I believe, 51 plate. It's an MRC stage 2 car. It's got a full decat, it's got a full exhaust system, it's got this massive intercooler. I'll be honest, I bought this car like a month ago, maybe a month and a half, and I'll be honest, I don't really know. Like, I checked the paperwork when I bought it, so I know it had like timing chain stuff, this and that, but modification wise I'm not actually sure what's been done to it. It's MRC stage 2, so I'm guessing it's probably had better spark plugs, decat and a mat. It's got a race clutch as well, so that's good. Bodywork wise, I'll be honest, this car it's alright. I give it like a 4 out of 10. Ideally it needs a full body respray, but I got the car so cheap. Mechanically the car's done, so I don't really care the way it looks, I'll be honest, because I'm thinking to either daily it or make it into a track car. So I'll be honest, if I'm going to make it a track car, like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like there's loads of dents here. Don't know how well that comes out, but yeah, it's like the alloys need a refurb. I bought new ones of these center caps. They're inside, so when they get the alloys refurbed, I will get them switched over. I mean, overall the car's alright, I'll be honest. First time in my life I got wind deflectors on a car. I'll be honest, I find it quite hard to put these on. I tried to put it on my C63 and ended up breaking them, so I gave up. But yeah, I finally got a car with wind deflectors. The main reason why I like this car and what sold me the car is that it's got a lot of history of the car. So this ain't even service history, this is just like MOT papers, stuff that's been done. So like what's been done here, wiper blades, that was done in 2016, so it probably needs new ones now, but like that's what sold me the car, this and the blue interior. Ideally I wanted an Agara blue one with the blue interior, but they're like 4, 5, 6 grand now, so I'll be honest, I'm not paying that. So this I literally got half of that, if not a bit more. I paid half of what an Agara blue one, so I'm happy with this one. Worst case, it needs a full body respray. I can get that cheap anyway. Like Instagram luckily helps me out, so stuff like respraying, fixing a car, I don't really care because I can get it done cheap. But we've got Kilo here and I'm a bit scared he's gonna run away, so let me find him. Kilo! Come here. My dog always runs away, so like, I've got my boy's dog with me at the moment, and fuck that, I'm not chasing someone else's dog, that's long. Because at least with my dog, I know how he reacts, I know roughly where he's gonna be. Fuck knows where he's gonna go, so he can stay there. But yeah, let me show you underneath the bonnet. This is probably the worst bit of the car. I don't know what's happened here, but it looks pretty terrible, can't lie, but it's nothing we can't sort out. The exhaust, I'll be honest, I didn't really like them at the beginning, but I quite like it now because it's got pops and bangs map on it, so when you're giving it and the engine's hot, but flames coming like this big, like sick. We'll get some videos on this soon. But overall the car's alright. Some coilovers as well, I just remembered. Adjustable coilovers. Engine wise, all I know is that the case is being taken off, the engine bay case. So that's meant to be that. I've actually got it inside actually from old one. This, never really paid attention, but I don't think it has this normally. Never really paid attention, and then I'm sure he's painted this. I think this looks kind of ugly, so I'll probably sort that out. But overall the car hasn't cost me much money. It's got a lot of mods on it. Mechanically it's good. It's got a few issues, like when you drive and you feel lucky, it makes a little bit of a knocking noise. I don't know whether it's because it's so low and then when you're turning it, it's knocking against the arches, but that's a bit annoying, so I'll sort that out. And then bodywork wise, to be honest, it's the only thing that it needs, and the wheels refurred. The body, if I make it as a track day car, then I'm probably not gonna respray the front. There's no point, it don't make sense because it's just gonna get battered. And then I'll just focus on making the car mechanically sweet. But yeah, that's the S3. And if you want more content, leave me know, comment if you want to see more of this. And I'll be honest, I'm a bit stuck what to do with it as well, like modification wise. So leave me know below what you think I should do to it. And anyone that goes for track days, message me as well on Instagram, because I want to get into track days. I'll be honest, it's quite fun. Never been, so something I definitely want to get into. So if you watch this video and you go track days, message me and help me out with some advice. But yeah, this is done. Let me take you over to the next car now. So we're just going to move this one now, and I'll put the next car here, so I'll show you that now. Yo guys, so this is the second car now. This car in comparison to that one is two different leagues. So this one is so mint, I'll be honest. I spent maybe like, not much spent, it's like £500–600, just my OCD kicked it, I just made it mint. So like roof of the wheels, any marks on the bodywork, like someone keyed it here. That's all fixed now. It wasn't that deep, it was literally like here to here. But yeah, that happened after I got the car. Someone keyed it. So yeah, had to fix that, annoyingly, which added money on. But car-wise, this is so mint. I'm literally gonna put it back where the S3 was, so it's just it makes the video flow better. And I'll talk you through this one. So this one's a 335i convertible. It's individual paint. It's called Onyx Blue, and then I'm guessing, but I would say the interior is probably individual as well. I'm not too sure though, so don't quote me. But same thing as the S3. With me, when I buy a car, it needs to have a lot of history. So that's what this car has. It has a lot of history. It's had like timing chains done. It's had thermostats done. It's been serviced on time. So yeah, I'm only gonna buy a car, even if I don't sell it, even if whether I sell it or buy it, the car has to be 10 turnovers. I don't really want to deal with it. I don't want headache after. Touch wood. Every car I've sold, I've not had no comebacks because the cars have been good. Sometimes I'll pay a little bit extra for a car just to make sure that I'm covered and I feel better. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in buying a car cheap and then I'm thinking, fuck, it might blow up on the way home. But yeah, let me show you around this car. So yeah, this is my 335i, finished in BMW individual Onyx Blue. I tried my best cleaning the cars, but I'm just looking at the alloys, they look terrible. Should have cleaned them a bit better. But overall, I'll be honest, I like this car. I bought it with the intention to stage 2 it, decat it, make it flame, this and that, and then when I've actually got the car home and I've actually... So the first thing I wanted to do is tidy it up, because that's my OCD kicking in. So before I mod the car, I'd make sure the car's bodywork is alright, make sure the mechanics are alright, make sure the alloys aren't curved. Like, if you see any of my cars, they'll never have curved alloys. I'll sort them straight away. It annoys me. Yeah. It's a kilo. Got it. You must get in the video, mate. Here's a Sharpay. There's a little shit as well, that Huncho, but he's alright. It's a bit better than Huncho. You don't run away. But yeah, it's done 89,000 miles, so it's relatively low mileage. It's got full service history. It's had the thermostat sorted. I believe the timing chain's been sorted. The only thing I'd say that it needs blue calipers, because right now they're silver and it looks a bit dead. But yeah, let me show you around the car. And this one I'm in two minds whether to keep. I put it up for sale, but at the same time I've turned down some good offers, because I'll be honest, the car's nice, it's low mileage. I don't drive it, so realistically it's only going to go up in value. So unless someone gives me a full asking price on my car, I'm not going to sell it, because it'd be hard to find one like this. So like, all the original stickers are still here. That's the BMW individual plaque that you get with it. Unfortunately, it's ripped. But yeah, it should say BMW individual and then blue Onyx. And then, I'll be honest, it says blue Onyx metallic, so you can still see the writing on it. But I love this car purely because I'm starting to... When I was growing up, these are the cars that my uncles are driving, my older brother was driving. So now that I can own them now and drive them, I can kind of see why they love them. Like, you see these old cars, they're more raw. Like, for example, I was driving a new Audi the other day, like a 17 plate, 18 plate. And the lane, it's got lane assist, which I don't mind, but it's a bit dangerous because you'll be driving normally and it will just swing you into the next lane for no reason. I'm not even lying, I'll be honest, it's a bit dangerous. So as I'm getting older, I'm starting to appreciate the older cars now, and I can see why they go up in value, because they're just better. They're more reliable, they sound better for one. They're more reliable, I think, these older cars. And because obviously the technology is old, it's less likely to go wrong, I'll be honest. That's what I've noticed. You see all these new cars, the newer they are, the more technology you put in the cars, the more it breaks. But yeah, this is the 335. Not really much to talk about it. I'm not really going to mod it. And I probably will sell it. I'll be honest. Just waiting for someone to give me the right offer. But yeah, let me show you around the car more, and then I'm going to show you the most expensive car that I bought now. Kira, stop moaning, mate. Why are you moaning? What's wrong? This car's alright, but let me show you the next one. Oh shit. So this is the last of the 3 that I bought, and I'll be honest, one of my favourite cars I've ever bought. Like, I've had GTR, I've had an F80 M3, RS3 pre-facelift 8V, RS3 facelift 8V, and I'll be honest, it's not the fastest, but wow, it's like, this car's like what, 8 or 9 years old now. Yeah, it's a 13 plate, and but it gets so much attention. I'll be honest, I'm quite shocked. Like, now that I've got one, I can see the difference between this and a normal C-Class, but before, I'll be honest, I just thought it had full exhaust on the back and that was it. But if you can see here, these arches are way bigger. The bonnet, I'm pretty sure the bumper is different. It must be, yeah, the bumper is different because obviously it wouldn't fit the arches. So yeah, the bumper is different. These are actually 507 alloys. I thought the original ones are ugly, so put these ones on there. I've put the 507 stripe on it as well. Just something subtle, nothing too major. I've put the chameleon tint on as well. Don't know how well it'll come out on camera, but it gets a lot of attention. I've put on this carbon splitter as well. I got that from Carbonized. I'll put them in the link below. This splitter looks amazing, I'll be honest. So yeah, I've put the splitter on, I changed the wheels. I've put on this chameleon from Car Tuning. I put on the, we come to the back, put this carbon ducktail spoiler on. I've also put a big fin diffuser on as well. Just makes the car look more aggressive. These badges here are normally silver, so I've got black badges, and just to colour match the car nicer, I sprayed that myself in red. But I just clocked, I took my car to the car wash and I broke my badge, man. I'm a bit annoyed at that, I'll be honest. That's them fucking not taking care when they clean the car. But I'm gonna go stick it on. I'm gonna say, boy, you owe me a badge, because that's fucking, I know that was you. I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna stick it on to him because I've been going there for like 3 or 4 years and just fucking, I just saw that now. It's kind of annoyed me, but yeah, this is my C63. I'll be honest, this I am gassed with because I think I paid 24 for it, 25. It's a 13 plate, it's on like 44,000 miles. Go see how much it's worth. It's worth way more than that now, so I'm gassed. And gas probably the best investment I've ever made in my life. Behind this one. This one is a safe investment. Cars are never a safe investment, but if you know what you're doing, it's alright. It's funny because you see with black cars, they're so hard to keep clean. They look good when they're clean as well. So I bought the RS3, had it in black, and then it's just long to keep it clean, especially throughout the winter. So I'm not going to get a black one. And then I've seen this for sale and I thought, wow, it looks nice. So before, oh yeah, I just remembered, the previous owner painted these yellow, which I'll be honest, they looked hideous. So I put them in red now. And then with me, I just like everything to colour match. So like, this was silver before, not silver, like see-through. So the light was like see-through. So I've tinted that so it's a bit more black. And then I've blacked out the badges, like put that bit red to match that, to match the calipers, to match the seats. Put this steering wheel on as well, so like you see it's red there as well. With me, I like everything to match. I put these black as well. What I'll do as well is, obviously I've not done a video from this from the beginning, so after this I'm going to add in some pictures of what it looked like before, so you can kind of understand how much of a transformation I've done to it. I forgot to mention as well on the front side, this was all chrome, so I've de-chromed that, put it all black. I've wrapped it, so if the next owner wants to put it back to silver, it's not an issue, you just have to peel it off. With me, when I modify my cars, I like everything to be reversible because, don't get me wrong, I think this looks sick, but next person might not like it, and obviously because it's reversible, it's not that deep. All you have to do is rip it off and it's done. But yeah, I'm gonna end that video here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, because honestly it does make a difference. Please subscribe as well and comment as well. Let me know what cars you want to see, what cars you want to buy. I've actually got access to a lot of cars now, more than I had 5 months ago, for example. So I'm going to do a SVR facelift and a G-Wagon comparison. I want to do a C63 and E92 comparison. I want to do a C63 W204 and W25 comparison. My cousin's actually got an S version of the W205, so like I said, cars aren't an issue. Alhamdulillah, I've got access to a lot of cars. I'm very blessed. And S3, I've got a lot of plans for it, so I want to modernize it. So I want to put like a, for example, when I sold my RS3, I still got the old steering wheel, because obviously I put the carbon one on, so I've still got that steering wheel. So I could bang that in there with like the AP sat-nav system. Should be alright. So little things I want to do like that, just make the car a little better. Probably got more plans for that one than this one, because this one's probably leave it as it is now. Probably get some videos of it because it sounds sick, it drives well. So we'll do like a review on this one type of video. The S3 I'm going to make probably a project car, and the 355 will probably go, but if you guys want to see the car, I'll keep them. Do you know what I mean? If you want to see the 355 and want me to mod it, then I'll keep it, it's not an issue. But yeah, like I said, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Yo guys, so I know I ended the video, but I thought let me show you all the cars lined up together, and then we'll end the video. So I don't know, I'm quite proud of my cars there. I quite like them. I mean, they're not super cars, but I think they're alright. They're alright.